Welcome to the 171st commencement exercise of the Pittsburgh Institute of Mortuary Science. It is really a sincere privilege to welcome you all. Thank you for choosing Pittsburgh Institute for your funeral service education. We now welcome you to the over 8,000 alumni, and we are sure you will make us proud. We are not in the business of education. We are in the business of dream fulfillment, and today is that day. Change is something that no matter what else happens in your life, in your career, in your journey through funeral service, change is going to happen. Keep this in mind. The intense, selfless nature of funeral service will intertwine your professional and personal lives every day. Graduates of the 171st commencement exercises, go forth, make us proud. This concludes my opening remarks. Thank you.
As you step into this profession, remember that your role extends far beyond technical expertise. You will be the source of comfort, guidance, and dignity for families at some of their most difficult times, while also providing their loved ones with the utmost care, integrity, and respect. This is just the beginning of a lifelong journey of service, leadership, and learning. Congratulations, Class 171. And now, it is my privilege to introduce our keynote speaker for the 171st commencement ceremony. She is a licensed funeral director, a social media influencer, and a respected voice in our profession. Today, she will be sharing her keynote address, Influencing Death, Integrity After Last Breath. Please join me in welcoming Lauren the Mortician.
Today, I am not in the background, I'm here, standing in front of you because I know what you're about to step into. I know about the sacrifices you'll make that no one will ever see. I know about the quiet influence you'll carry into families' lives, and I know that on the hardest days, it all comes down to remembering your why. The work is hard, it's heavy, and it matters more than people will ever realize. What you've chosen is rare. Out of the millions of people in the world, only a very small percentage will ever step into funeral service. You are part of a profession that less than a fraction of the population will ever be brave enough to do. And that makes you extraordinary. Because families will remember your words, your compassion, the way you looked at them when they were broken. They'll remember how you treated their loved ones, even though they never saw what happened behind those closed doors. That influence stays. Maybe you've always known you wanted to do this, or maybe you're like me and you didn't see it coming. But here you are. And I believe you're here because you're meant to be. So I jokingly started the speech by saying that I thought Dr. Lease had the wrong number, but at the end of the day, I think I was meant to be here, to stand here and hug you, cry with you, be here with you, because I was meant to be, just like you're meant to be here too. So thank you for having me here as your keynote speaker. And if we can give a round of applause for class of 2025, I'm really proud of you.
As the keynote speaker at this 171st commencement of the Pittsburgh Institute of Mortuary Science, presented on this 5th day of September in the year 2025.
Good afternoon, everyone. This oath is so important that we take at graduation. It is important to never lose sense of the why that got you here and the dignity that every decedent deserves. So every funeral professional that is here today, our graduates and our licensed people as well, please let these words sink in. Hear them. And do not lose sight of the why that got you here. Let your servant's heart and this oath be the blueprint of your calling and your why in funeral service. Please raise your right hand I do solemnly swear by that which I hold most sacred, that I shall be loyal to the funeral service profession and just and generous to its members, that I shall lead my life and practice my art in uprightness and honor, that into whatsoever house I shall enter, it shall be for the benefit and comfort of those bereaved, that I shall not let the constant relationship and familiarity with death give me cause to yield to carelessness, or to violate any obligation to society or to the dignity of our profession, that I shall abstain from every voluntary act of misconduct or corruption, that I shall obey the civil laws, that I shall not divulge professional confidences, and that I shall be faithful to those who have placed their trust in me, while I continue to keep this oath unviolated. May it be granted to me to enjoy honor in my life and in my profession, and may I be respected by all people for all time. Thank you. You may now be seated. Please take those words to heart.
You made it. It went so fast. I recently read an article about how fast our profession is changing. But there's one thing no machine can ever replicate: our compassion, our empathy, and the human heart we bring to every family we serve. The heart of what we do, offering sincere, compassionate care every single day. That is the essence of our calling, and it is something that no technology can ever replace. Never forget that. Carry it with you and will guide every step of your career. this time, I'm going to ask all students receiving a diploma, associate degree, or bachelor's degree to please rise. At this time, you are invited to move your tassels from the right side to the left side of your cap, symbolizing official conferral of your degree. Ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, it is my profound honor and privilege to present to you the graduates of the 171st commencement of the Pittsburgh Institute of Mortuary Science. Lainey Ann Keel. Brenton Williams. Madison Keita. Alyssa Koski. Haven Hancox. Nicholas Graziano. And I think you know, Jason Bages. Ashlyn Sabella. Francesca Hubbard. Jenna Bruger. Ashlyn Sabella. Francesca Hubbard. Jenna Bruger. Brenton Williams. Congratulations.
First and foremost, thank you for being here. Thank you to our families, our friends, our instructors, and every single person who has stood beside us as we walk through this long and sometimes difficult road. We didn't choose this profession because it was glamorous. We chose it because it meant something, because we are called not just to work, but to serve. This calling requires more than just knowledge. It demands heart, a servant's heart. As we embark on our careers, let us hold on to all that we have learned, and if there's one rule we can all agree on, no matter how complex the case may be, or as Dean Burns always says, always, always make sure the body is clean, firm, and dry. Congratulations, Class 171, we did it.
It's a tradition that at the commencement exercises of the Pittsburgh Institute of Mortuary Science that we sing together, America the Beautiful. So I'm going to invite Francesca Hubbard to the dais as she will lead us in song. I'd like to ask everyone to please stand, if you would, for the rendering of this hymn, and sing together as the words can be found in your program. Francesca.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for
In the legacy of the two great men bearing the namesake of this most esteemed award, this student has profoundly impacted our institution, serving as the embodiment of the values we hold dear: commitment, compassion, integrity, leadership, scholarly excellence, and the servant's heart. This most prestigious award is presented to Brenton Williams. And now this concludes the 171st commencement exercises of Pittsburgh Institute of Mortuary Science. Make us proud.